The real footage of an artist after is fuel of inspiration, cause being creative is exhausting.
Takes it out of a dog.
Okay, look at me. What's... You still got boogies?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, looks like Husky has his own version of... You know you've raised him well when he does this.
What's this?
You agree that coming home to this face is the...
Hello everyone. Thank you for being here today. I'm excited to share a heartwarming story with you titled, The Golden Listener, My Dog Who Knows Everything. If you enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Of course, if it's not your style, feel free to skip it, no hard feelings. Now, let's begin the story. It was a calm afternoon, and I found myself chatting away as usual, not with a friend, not with a family member, but with my loyal golden dog. He had stretched himself across the floor like a royal carpet, his fur glowing in the sunlight that poured through the window. His eyes were half closed, his ears gently twitching, and his tail occasionally giving a slow wag. He looked less like a dog and more like a philosopher pretending to nap while secretly absorbing the wisdom of the universe. I began talking to him about my day, how the traffic was awful, how I forgot to buy milk again, how the neighbor's roosters seemed to be on a mission to sing at midnight. My golden dog, however, never judged. He tilted his head slightly, gave a long sigh, and blinked at me as though saying, "Yes, I understand your pain, dear human. Life is indeed complicated. Also, where's my treat?" Sometimes, I suspect he listens more carefully than most people do. When I rant about something silly, he doesn't interrupt. When I confess my little worries, he doesn't laugh. He just lies there, an expert in silence, reminding me that sometimes all we need is someone, or some fluffy creature, to simply listen. What makes my golden dog extraordinary is his range of facial expressions. 1 minute, he looks like a monk meditating on the meaning of life, and the next, he looks like he has just discovered that squirrels are plotting against him. For example, as I was talking about how I forgot to exercise for the 3rd day in a row, he opened one eye, glanced at my belly, and then closed it again with a sigh. I swear he was judging me. When I told him about a friend who bragged about their expensive new shoes, he gave me a look that screamed, "Really? Shoes? Do they squeak? Do they fetch sticks? No? Then they're useless." His eyebrows, yes, dogs have eyebrows if you pay close attention, wiggled in such a way that I couldn't help but burst out laughing. Of course, he also knows when to be sympathetic. If my voice gets soft, he'll tilt his head dramatically, as if every word I say is the most important secret in the world. And if I get too emotional, he quietly places his paw on my foot like a wise old therapist who charges not money but biscuits. Honestly, if he could write, he'd probably publish a self-help book titled Sit, Stay, Listen, The Dog's Guide to Human Happiness. It would be a bestseller. The truth is, my golden dog has become my unofficial therapist, comedian, and best friend rolled into one. He listens without judgment, reacts with humor, and somehow always makes me feel lighter after our conversations. People say talking to pets is silly, but I think it's the smartest thing ever. They don't argue, don't interrupt, and don't tell you to hurry up. Instead, they give you their time, their warmth, and their quiet loyalty. Every day, when I see him lying there with his shiny fur and calm eyes, I'm reminded that life doesn't always need to be complicated. Sometimes, happiness is as simple as sitting next to someone who loves you for who you are, whether you're complaining about traffic, confessing that you ate 3 slices of cake, or dreaming out loud about winning the lottery. So yes, my golden dog may not understand every word I say. He may not know what taxes are, or why I complain about Mondays, or why humans wear socks. But he understands the most important thing, being present. And that is more valuable than all the advice in the world. At the end of the day, as he curls up beside me and lets out a sleepy huff, I can't help but smile. My golden dog isn't just lying there listening. He's teaching me every day, without words, that the best conversations don't need replies. They just need love, patience, and maybe a few belly rubs. In modern life, we often find ourselves rushing from one responsibility to another, emails to answer, deadlines to meet, errands to run, leaving little room for genuine listening. The story of my golden dog reminds us of the power of simply being present. Unlike people who may interrupt, rush to give solutions, or get distracted by their phones, my dog listens with patience and without judgment. This is a lesson we can carry into our daily lives. Sometimes, what others need most is not advice or quick fixes, but the comfort of knowing that someone is truly listening. In relationships, whether with friends, family, or colleagues, we should learn to pause, silence our inner chatter, and give our full attention. Doing so not only strengthens bonds, but also builds trust and understanding. Moreover, just as my golden dog teaches me to slow down, we must also remember to give ourselves moments of rest and reflection, free from the noise of constant busyness. Real connection comes from presence, not perfection. If we can listen with the same gentle patience as a dog lying at our side, we will find that our conversations, relationships, and even our inner peace become richer and more meaningful.